What's up, guys? So this past week, I got to go down to Baltimore and visit with the folks at Interlux with a few of my lighting designers, my lighting design colleagues, and it's so much fun to get down to a space and really play with the breadth of a product line. There are so many products that Interlux brings to the market here in the United States, but we really isolated in on the white goods offering, and then we talked about Linnea after that. What's fun about these things is that they are really tools for casting light where you want it, right? It's similar to the conversation we had in the last video about what Urco does, right? Directing light at the target. The difference with Interlux is that it's all about a modular system, right? So on the white goods line in particular, it's about having a very limited number of light engines, and then putting those light engines in different configurations to get the results that you want, right? So whether we're talking about linear, in grazing, or ambient light, or wall washing applications, or we're talking about linear for cove lighting, perimeters, really integrating light into the architecture in clean, beautiful ways. Or we're talking about downlighting, right? So everyone's got a downlight. Downlighting isn't super unique in the industry. I get that. But when you take that real modular approach, you can bend and shape the light, you can do it with fewer parts, and you can do it at a more economical cost. And I think my designers were actually really, really impressed with what they saw out of Interlux and the White Goods Downlight series. Had a great time. We started, they've got the big 30-foot concrete wall that we were able to graze and wash and throw light up there. We then pulled the Linnea stuff out, and we started looking at what these really, really narrow beams could do, these tiny little European-influenced form factors, the in-grade Orma and Suelo, as well as their linear offerings, Arculine, Xenia, and Paseo, which are all sort of climb the ladder in terms of quality. So Arculine, Xenia, and Paseo, Arculine being your sort of full bore, I can, wash a 50-foot wall in RGBW, down to Paseo, which is a great little direct line of light that comes in at a really economical cost. So tons of really interesting product and light-driven product. What is the light going to look like? We got in the factory a little bit, and we saw what the QC process was like. We saw what it was like to get those extrusions out the door. It's just a good experience to actually get to factories. So whether it's with me or with somebody else, make sure you're booking these trips. Make sure you're getting out to the factories, because that's how you're really going to learn how these products get made, where the strong suits are, where the weaknesses are, and learn a lot about how these things work together. So great trip. I was so happy we were able to do it. And I can't wait to talk more about Interlux in this space and in person over the next 6 months.